back to talk some Spartan Lady Hoops. It's been a while, Coach.
Yeah, that's right.
Had some ups and downs there, right? You won
Sure.
the mock tournament, big
Yep.
LCC win, but lost a couple of track games. Take us back the last few weeks.
Okay. Go back a few weeks. We had LCC here at home. Tight first half. Kind of got it going a little bit in the second half. Was able to pull away in the fourth quarter. Rion here really stepped up and poured in a lot of points in that fourth quarter to get that win. From there, we went out to the Vicky Mock tournament out of the Elida High School. We got 2 wins there. We didn't play real well against Elida. We kind of scratched the claw and found a way then we had a little holiday blues there a little bit the day after Christmas. Found a way to win. Then we played then they came back the next night against Sylvania Southview. Played really well, especially in the second half out there, and kind of ended up blowing them out 24 points, 65-41. So we felt real good about ourselves, the way we finished 2014 calendar year. We felt real good about that. Then unfortunately last night we went on the road. We were at Clay, and they're a very good basketball team, playing really well. And they just moved the ball too well, shot the ball real well. And kind of basically, we played really well the first 4 minutes. And kind of after that, it was basically their ball game. They pretty much dominated us, unfortunately, and we took that loss. But we had a great personal achievement for Rion, getting her 1,000th point. I'll be honest, I'm not exactly sure what happened in the game, but it did happen last night, the game, and that's a great personal achievement for her. So now we just got to move forward to our next game, which is here, Lima Senior Gymnasium, Thursday night, hosting Findlay, which is really our arch rival.
Rion, talk about last night. Did you know that it was probably going to happen last night? Were you aware of when you actually passed the mark?
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen last night. I only needed 15 points. I went into the second half with 13, so I know I needed 2 more. And then, I missed a few shots before then. Then I actually hit the 3, which put me over to 1,001 points. So,
what does that mean to you to get to that point as a junior?
It's a great achievement. I've been working hard every summer. Waking up at 9 a.m. with my trainer Dre, putting in a lot of work, and hard work pays off. So I'm just hoping to continue great basketball player.
I think everyone would expect here this year or early next year you'll break the school record. You were here when India did that last year. What would that be like for you to break that record, and how big a deal is that for you to get to that point?
It'd be a big deal, to break the school record, and also an even bigger deal would be to make it more farther in the playoffs. I'm kind of looking at that closer a little bit more, but breaking the school record is actually a real big deal to me.
Coach, talk a little bit about Rion. How good is she, and what makes her such a good player?
She just flat out scored the basketball. You think about, she just scored 1,000 points, 9 games into her junior year. So you're talking, we have 12 more regular season games plus a tournament run this year. We have 22 games as a senior plus a tournament run there. So she can flat out score the basketball, and to do that at the high level that she's doing it now, with the teams really focusing on her and her still finding ways to score the basketball, just shows a great deal of respect and accomplishment for her, that she's a great skill set. She finds ways to score the ball, and that's not easy to do. And as a coach, it's always nice knowing it. You step on the floor, you're going to get 20-25 points every day from one player. Now we just got to work that into the team concept and having others help along. Right now as a team we're 6-4. I don't think either one of us thought we'd be there right now, but we're still a work in progress. We still have a long way to go, and like she mentioned, I know my focus is, we're not real happy where we are today, but where are we going to be at the end of the season? Where are we going to be at when the tournament time runs around? And that's the most important thing, is playing our best basketball then. Yeah, we still have some things we need to accomplish here in the regular season, get a little bit better, which we'll continue to do, but we really want to peak at the end of the year at that tournament time, to see how far we can get.
What's it been like for you, Rion? You're sort of the leader of this team now. Has that been a tough transition for you, or?
Not really. Being a leader is something, it's in me, so I'm ready to lead my team whenever I can in a positive way. Sometimes it can be stressful, but we're all one big family. There might be arguments and stuff, but as a leader, I'm ready to step up and take that responsibility.
Let's look ahead to Findlay on Thursday.
Yep.
What do they look like this year?
They're much improved. They've already won more games this year than they did last year. They have a new head coach in, a college buddy of mine, Chris Ireland. So they're very improved as far as their team, their game planning. They'll be ready to play. They came and watched us out in Lida. I know that they'll give us everything we want. Maybe they're not quite as skilled as we are, but they'll play very hard. They'll play very hard for 32 minutes. They've been in every game they played this year. Last year that was not the case. We beat them 3 times last year by 35 to 40 points. I really doubt that's going to be the case on Thursday night. It should be a pretty tight game, but we're going to find a way to pull it out for sure.
I'm guessing your biggest test so far is going to come next week when you go to Notre Dame, right? I mean,
Sure.
how tough is that, and what's it going to take for you guys to pull
Well,
it out
I mean,
there?
they've been the team to beat in this league since the league started. They've lost a couple players. They've had a lot more closer games so far in the league this year, but they still have a 6'2" girl who's going to Toledo, who's a horrible matchup for us. We don't really have a matchup for someone that size. They have a very good shooter on the outside. So we like to think we match up a little bit better this year than we have in the last couple of years because one of their players moved away, Tierra Floyd. But it'll be a huge test. It'll be on the road at their place. We never really played real well up there. But first things first, let's take care of Finley, and then we'll worry about the next game next week.